everybody, it is assembly time. We're here to celebrate our students for our Friday assembly. Tons of students have done so well this week, and we're ready to celebrate you for your character, for your academics, and for your hard work all week long. So, to get started today, we're going to have Miss Williams to share all about our character focus this week. We want to say first, welcome back to in-person learning, to those students in person and those online today for our Monday, Tuesday kids and our online kids. Keep up the good work. I'm super proud of you, and I can't wait to see you continue to do the great things. So, once again, here's Miss Williams.
Happy Friday, boys and girls. We hope you've had a fantastic week of learning at OES. Today and this week, we have focused on being confident and working hard. And today I want to share some things with you that I would like for you to think about as you continue with your in-person and online learning. When we think about being confident and working hard, I want you to first think about always staying positive. Keeping a positive attitude as you do your work, complete your work, whether it be in person or online. It's so important that we're always positive in everything that we're doing. Set goals for yourself. Tell yourself, I can do it. This is what I'm working towards. This is the goal I want to achieve. Set those goals and work hard to make them happen. Focus on your strengths. Think about the things that you're good at and focus on those, but also build on your weaknesses. So think about the things that you need to work on, set goals for those, and you can turn those into strengths. Encourage yourself. Pat yourself on the back and tell yourself that you can do it. Remind yourself that you are successful, that you are a hard worker, and that you can do whatever you set your mind to. And last but not least, always believe in yourself. Always tell yourself you are important. You are a good student. You are successful. If you believe in yourself, boys and girls, the sky's the limit. You can reach anything that you want as long as you believe in you. So continue to work hard. Continue to set goals for yourself. Continue to be confident in everything you do, and you, boys and girls, will be very successful. As Miss Williams always says, make it a great day or not. That choice is yours. Make it a great day, make it a great weekend, and we'll see you very soon.
Thank you, Miss Williams. I want to give a shout out real quick to Miss Miranda Cox for this awesome Frozen entrance. You probably see it coming in, the lights shining, and it's tons of fun. But we're going to keep this going. Starting next week, there's going to be even more added to the front as she continues to make our entrance amazing. So thank you, Miss Cox, for doing that and showing great character to help our school look amazing. Shout out to all the teachers for the amazing start to this in-person learning and start to this whole school year for online learning too. That's great character, and that's what we want to do, is model that great character for you all. So I want to show you all and announce those kids of character for hard work and confidence that Miss Williams just talked about. Here they are. All right. Our shout outs for the week of our Friday assembly. We're going to begin in kindergarten. Miss Donahue wants to give some shout outs to Anna Marie Hunt, and to Mia Bryant, and to Mia Ginter. They completed lessons in reading eggs, math seeds. You can see there, 12, 14, and 12. Great. Miss Littleton wants to give a shout out because these students completed or exceeded their time in Lexia. Sadie Arnett, Paisley Clark, Emmett Crouch, Braylon Dees, Connor Denice, Peyton LaPresto, Caden Massengill, and Jacob Tipton. And she also wants to say to all of her in-person students have worked so hard and stayed on task this week. She is so proud of those students. Mr. McKenzie wants to give a shout out to Hunter Crouch. He spent over 5 hours in math seeds and over 3 hours in reading eggs in only 4 days. Wow. Brentley Baker spent 141 minutes in Lexia in only 4 days. That is impressive. And Mr. McKenzie also wants to give a shout out for character of Brandon Halsey. Brandon has shown hard work this week by leveling up to level 2 in Lexia, completing map number 3 in Math Seeds and successfully completing all of his Pathblazer lessons for the week. Miss Pruitt and Mr. McKenzie are so proud of him for working so hard at home. Great job, Brandon. And Miss Pruitt wants to give a shout out to Chase Manier and Derek Sanchez for always working so hard on their weekly lessons. All right, now let's look at some first grade shout outs. Miss Cantrell wants to give a shout out to all of our first graders. She's so proud of them for being so awesome during the first week of in-person instruction, and wants to give a shout out to Miss Adele Baber for leveling up in Lexia. She also says that her kids have worked so hard. She wants to give a shout out to Micah Thomas for her hard work in math for Group A, and a shout out to Ashton Atkins for his hard work in reading. Good job, Micah and Ashton. Miss Elam wants to give a shout out to all of her students for having a great first week of in-person school. She says all of her students have worked super hard this week, but a special shout out to Aiden Heisel from Group A and Arlie Flannery from Group B. Great job. Miss Goodpaster now wants to give a shout out. She wants to give a shout out to all of her North and South students for making our first days of in-person instruction a success. She says, I'm so very proud of them and thank them for their hard work. Also a big shout out to Lucy Ward and William Powell, Kentley Ingram and Brody Crouch for working so hard this week, in class and online. Miss Hall wants to give some shout outs. A shout out to Bentley Patrick for leveling up in Lexia, earning a certificate in reading eggs, and earning a certificate in Math Seeds. Wow, good job, Bentley. Isabella Massengill has earned a certificate in Math Seeds. Maylee McKinney has over 114 minutes in Lexia. Fabulous work. Sabra Schultz and Maylee McKinney are the character kids of the week for Miss Hall, who have worked super hard and shown confidence. Miss Pratt wants to give some shout outs. Miss Pratt says congratulations to Skylar McKinney, Brooklyn Miller, Noah Johns, Caitlin Boston, Catherine McCalvin, Eliza Otis, Avison Kelly, Blake Lynn Owens, Jace Daly, and Ashley Potts for leveling up in Lexia this week. And a congratulations to Braxton Donathan, Eliza Otis, and Julia Walker for owning gold certificates in Math Seeds this week. Miss Pratt wants to celebrate all of her online kids for working so hard this week and learning how to use the My Math program. Good job. And finally, in first grade, Miss Reed wants to give a shout out to Raiden Holbrook and Seth Blankenship for working so hard on reading eggs and Lexia. And for our Monday, Tuesday in-person students, Ava Jones and Jordan Davis have worked so hard on their spelling words. And Thursday, Friday in-person students, for her kids of character, Aiden Leitner and Elizabeth Baker for working so hard in handwriting. Good job, first grade. Hey, let's look at second grade. In second grade, Miss Abby Cottle would like to send a shout out to all of her students for working so hard on their assignments this week, in person and online. Also a shout out to Reed Smith and Rylan Ramon for leveling up on Lexia. And she says her kids of character this week are Kerrigan Moore and Owen Coyle for working so hard. So shout out to those two students. Miss Meadows would like to give a shout out to Kiara Miller for working so hard this week. And to Miss Leia Ogan and Matthew for leveling up on Lexia. Also, Novena Bowes has had confidence knowing she can do anything if she puts her mind to it. And Gavin McVeigh has been confident in learning his sight words. Good job, Gavin. Miss Norris wants to give a shout out. Hey, Miss Norris says her Lexia level uppers are Clayton Ginter, Raven Carpenter, Aubrey Adams, Matthew Jones, Zoe Roberts, Miss Allison Richards, Dawson Griggs, and Carson Staten. Delilah Crouch and Mason Craig are the kids of character for the week. For their hard work this week, a shout out to you guys for the great character. And finally, Miss Owens has her online class going. Shout out to all of her online students, she says. They have been working so hard. A special shout out to Leah Kelly, Owen Coyle, Bentley Monroe, Kiara Miller, Reed Smith, Lily McCarty, Raylan Terry, Will Weiss, Sage Miller, and Kinsey Bailey, and Allison Richards, because they've been logging on every single day and working super hard in their online class. Great job. Third grade shout out time. Big shout out today to, from Miss Collins to, Sierra Coldiron, Madison Hunter, Noah Townsend, Malachi Owens, and Kendra Hensley for leveling up in Lexia. Great job. And she would also like to recognize the following 2 students as hard workers for the week on extra math. That's Cameron Caskey and Kaylee Terry. Congratulations, guys, Cameron and Kaylee. Miss Shields wants to give some shout outs. Her Lexia level uppers are Lucas Johns and Abby Brummagem. They both leveled up this week. And her kids of character for the week are Anna Johnson for successfully joining a one-on-one Google Meet with all of her teachers by herself, and Carson Short for successfully posting his seed experiment pictures on Dojo. Great job. This week, Blake Adams was a hard worker because he completed his extra math addition program and now is already on some traction. Wow, should be so proud, and she is. And finally, Miss Stevens in 3rd grade wants to say a shout out to Kenton Phipps and Macy Metcalf. Those 2 students are the kids of character this week for their hard work. Good job, Kenton and Macy. 4th grade, a shout out to 4th grade. Look here, Miss Boggs wants to say Chloe Everman and Douglas Ingram, they've been star students during in-person learning this week. So Douglas and Chloe, great job. Also to Kagan Fonts for being so successful and working hard in Lexia. He's leveled up for the 2nd time last week. Good job. Mr. Blasey wants to give some shout outs. Bentley Oldfield, Emmeline Weiss, and Bailey Swartz. They have leveled up in Lexia. Good job. Branson Purvis, Jace Cox has had the most minutes in Lexia for the week. Good job. And the entire class are working as hard as they can on all assignments. Great job, and thank you from Mr. Blasey. Jace Cox is the kid of character this week because he has worked so hard in completing his assignments for the week right on time. So way to go, Jace. Miss Wells wants to give a shout out. She says they've had a great week. She wants to give a special shout out to Gabriel Stump, who's worked hard this week and made learning fun. Also, Carissa Donathan for always following the rules and being her best. And Emma Johnson because she's finished level 19. Woo! 19 in Lexia. Good job. Also, Parker and Jacob Grimes answered over 200 questions in Prodigy. Brady Wells worked super hard in Dreambox and making lots of progress on Dreambox lessons. And Miss Hill wants to give shout outs to our virtual 4th grade learners. Talon Miller, Branson Purvis, and Emma Conyers, and Lakota Adams for 14 Dreambox lessons. Talon Miller for 7 lessons, and Addison Brooks for 9 lessons. That is awesome. Talon, Branson, and Emma are Lexia level uppers and Dreambox dandies. Good job. She says Lakota Adams has worked so hard and stayed caught up on all of her assignments. Is a kid of character for the week in 4th grade. Thank you, Miss Hill. And here we go. Miss Crouch wants to give some shout outs. Chevy Harrington had 18 lessons in Dreambox. That is epic. Emma Markland had 10 lessons. Skylar Bowling and Maya Dunn, Dylan Filardo, Davey Ingles, Chevy Harrington, John Mays, and Bladen Wells got all of their assignments completed. Miss Lewis wants to give a shout out to Lucas Clem and Juliana Moore. They are the kids of character this week for their hard work. Good job, Juliana and Lucas. Also, Miss McLean says Thornton Daffenbaugh has been a hard worker all week and always a smile on that face. I agree. And Addie Harden and Ella Craig has been so kind to others. So great job, Addison and Ella. Miss Ramey wants to give a shout out to Alira Parrish and Connor Creech as her kids of character for their hard work. Good job, Alira, and good job, Connor. And Miss Hill in virtual learning world, Emma Markland for 10 Dreambox lessons, Brooklyn Denton for 10, Peyton Corey for 9, Brooklyn Hensley for 17. Wow, Dreambox lessons. And wants to give a shout out to Miss Brooklyn Hensley for working so hard on all of her online learning assignments. Good job, Brooklyn. And good job, everyone. That is our OES Friday Assembly shout outs. You guys have been superstars all week. I'm so proud of you. Good job, guys. And we're going to we're going to have another amazing week next week, and we can't wait to see you soon. Have an awesome weekend, and we'll see you online or in person next week.